Chapter 7, Concept Check and Answers. State the rule for integration by parts. In practice, how do you use it? To integrate the integral of f of x times g prime of x dx, let u equal f of x and v equal g of x. Then the integral of u dv equals uv minus the integral of v du. In practice, try to use u equals f of x to be a function that becomes simpler when differentiated, or at least not more complicated. As long as dv equals g prime of x dx, it can be readily integrated to give v. How do you evaluate the sine of How do you evaluate the integral of the sine to the power m of x times cosine to the power n of x dx if m is odd? What if n is odd? What if m and n are both even? If m is odd, we use sine squared x equals 1 minus cosine squared x to write all sine factors except 1 in terms of cosine. Then substitute u equals cosine x. If n is odd, use cosine squared x equals 1 minus sine squared x to write all cosine factors except 1 in terms of sine. Then substitute u equals sine x. If m and n are even, use the half-angle identities. Sine squared x equals 1/2 open 1 minus cosine 2x close. And cosine squared x equals 1/2 open 1 plus cosine 2x close. If the expression the square root of a squared minus x squared occurs in an integral, what substitution might you try? What if the square root of a squared plus x squared occurs? What if the square root of x squared minus a squared occurs? If the square root of a squared minus x squared occurs, try x equal to a sine theta. If the square root of a squared plus x squared occurs, try x minus a tangent theta. And if the square root of x squared minus a squared occurs, try x equals a secant theta.